Hello class. So we're looking at a question which says find the distance of the point -3, -5 from the line y is equal to -2/7x plus 24/7. So from the way this question is being expressed, it's like let's put up a diagram so that we illustrate what we're talking about. So it's more of so we can put up a diagram to illustrate this question. So let's say we have let's put up our x or y plane. So we have our y, we have our x. So this line, the equation of this line, we have this straight line will be maybe of this position there. So if this is our line that we are having, the equation, which is y is equal to -2/7x plus 24/7, then we can also plot this point. Say we have, let's say we have -3 here and we have -5 over there. So our point would be somewhere here. So the question is being asked, find the distance of this point from the line. So it's like the distance we're looking for is, let me use a different mark. So the distance we're looking for is this. Okay, let me try to be a bit straight so that we can pass by the center there. So let's say if this is the line we're looking for. So we're looking for this distance. So it's like the distance from this point to the straight line that we have. What do we do here? So I'm going to show you just a simple method that can help you get this answer quickly. So we'll be using this formula, which is D is equal to, let's have A x1 plus B y1 plus C over A squared plus B squared, then this is square root, then everything being in a modular since distance has to be positive. So now the point that we are given in this question, we have point which is -3, -3, -5, which is this point here. So the point will provide for us that is x1 and y1. So the coordinates for this point, for that point, will be our guide to placing our x1 and y1 for this equation that we have. Then the equation of a straight line must be written to this format, which is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So everything I've written here should be our guide in solving the distance of the point from the equation of a straight line. So this one here, this equation, it's this one. We need to rewrite this equation. If you see the way it's written, everything is on the right hand side. So we need to take everything to the left hand side and beginning with x. So which means we have to rewrite it to look in this way. So if we were to rewrite that expression, we'll have 2/7 x plus y minus 24/7 is equal to 0. So we've written this expression, we've made everything cross the equal sign. So the -2/7 had to cross and 24/7 had to cross. Then we begin the expression with 2/7x plus y minus 24/7, which is equal to 0. So we've written it in this format. Then the point the coordinates for that point was -3, -5. So now that we have these two points to use to place in our equation, we can now finally solve it. But if you look at this expression the way we've written it, we can simplify it to get rid of the fractions. That is by multiplying throughout by 7 so that we get rid of fractions. So we end up having 2x plus 7y minus 24 is equal to 0. So this looks better than this. So we can work with this expression and this point to replace in our given equation. So let's do it now. So we need to just get the points that we need. So remember, from the formula I gave you, so we'll have this as our guide, plus c is equal to 0. Then the equation that we've made, now that we've rearranged it, is in this format, which is 2x plus 7y minus 24 is equal to 0. So we'll just get the coefficients in this case. So our a is 2, our b, the coefficient b is 7, and our c is the constant, so c is negative 24. Then we already know for our point is -3, -5, representing x1 and y1. So now with this information we can now replace everything in the distance formula I gave you, then we can get to solve it. So we're saying d is equal to, so now we'll now start replacing. So where there is a, our a is 2, so 2, then our x1 is -3, plus our b is 7, so 7, and our y1 is -5, then our c is -24, the constant. With everything over, we had a squared over b squared here, so our a is 2, so 2 squared, plus our b is 7, so 7 squared. So have that. Then we get to simplify. So if we simplify on the top part, we'll have 65 over the square root of 53, 4 plus 49, 53. Then this is all under modulus. Then when we simplify inside, this is -65. When we divide the two, when we get the square root of 53 and divide into 65, if we get to round off the value that we get, to have -9. So since we have modulus, so we'll just have 9 units, and that's our distance. So that's it with finding the distance of a point from the equation of a straight line.